curious for Izzy, you recorded a double-double tonight and have been playing obviously really well since you got back from injury. Just curious how you're feeling first off, but also, what do you think from your perspective you're bringing to this team?
It's the end of a really long road trip. So obviously fatigue and all that has probably been at its max, but I try not to think about that. I try to just push through because I know we're kind of limited still right now in our post position. I think the main thing I just want to continue to bring is the toughness and the defensive side that we can get. Obviously, I can look for my shots when I can, but bringing leadership and vocality I think is the biggest thing. And we're figuring it out. Like our last game, I feel like we were in such high spirits because we continued to fight. So I'm gonna still ride on those vibes, and maybe we let fatigue set in this game or whatever the case was. But we gotta just keep fighting and look forward to the next game.
Yeah, and just to follow up quickly, you're about to come home and have a pretty long stretch, both at home and then in Montreal as well. How do you think that long stretch at home is going to help continue to build the energy and confidence of this team?
Man, no traveling for a minute. It wears on you. It definitely does. And we love being at home and playing in front of our crowd. So that'll be a plus. But I'm just looking forward to just really being able to tailor what we need to do, practice as much as we can, and be ready to face two really good teams.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Sophie.
Hi, Coach. Hi, lady. Sophie Dumont here with the Ballers Magazine. My first question is for you, Coach. 3-game road trip. Just what are some takeaways that you guys can have learned during this 3-game stretch that you look to carry as you go back home?
Yeah, look, I thought, against Indiana, obviously, we faced a lot of adversity there, and then with Slim getting her injury, so we had to make some adjustments there. In Connecticut, we found a way. It's always hard to adapt when you lose one of your main players, and I thought we grinded it out there, and we found some toughness. Look, I think for stretches we found some toughness. We're very disappointed with how we played in that first quarter. That really is, this is a really good team, and we didn't make them feel uncomfortable at all. So really disappointed just with that. But in the second half, at least we found some pride there. Still not perfect, but we got playing a little bit better. But I think overall, I think if anything, it's great to have. Izzy's playing well, and Niara, I think we found ways we needed more scoring from our post players. We're finding ways to get them on the block too. But we need a little bit more. We only had 3 players in double figures tonight. We always need more if we want to obviously compete against the top teams.
And then, Izzy, for you, one of the keys tonight was rebounding. You led the team with 10 rebounds. Just can you talk about your defensive presence there and just the pride you take on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I feel personally I haven't been rebounding as much as I could, and I can't stand or linger like we talk about in practice all the time. So I did want to make sure I was crashing today as much as possible, either crashing or getting back. That's what we talked about in our pregame film. So I want to bring that post presence that I know I can bring, and continue to bring that for the rest of our games.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Seb.
Yep, this is for Marina. Marina, obviously you were the leading scorer for tonight, but it seemed like the first quarter is kind of where the hole was really dug. Actually, you guys won the rest of the 3 quarters after that, funny enough. But what did you see in the early minutes against Atlanta that they were doing that you guys maybe didn't feel prepared for right away?
Nothing. We didn't execute our game plan whatsoever. So, if you're going to do that against a team like Atlanta, you're going to get beat pretty badly. And honestly, we didn't get beat that badly because we won the last 3 quarters. But it's disappointing to play like that because you work so hard in those next 3 quarters to try to come back and stuff. And you're going to come up short because it's hard to come back on a team like that, up 18. It's ridiculous. So, personally, as one of the leaders, I need to figure out a way to help us come out ready to play, and then also everyone else in that starting lineup, we got to come out and just be ready to play. Honestly, that's all there is to it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you.